I was once a camper myself. But it wasn't anything like this.
Cheap creep.
What's happening? In this episode, we're gonna have some fun. Hood for the stove installed, so that's pretty cool. I just picked that up recently and get it wired up with lights and a fan. And also, we are going to put some flooring in. Not too exciting there, but here's the big one, a Murphy bed. Check it out. Okay, so just like under the sink here, just covered stuff. Gotta clean that up. I put down this fiberglass reinforced board, and definitely cleans up the floor quite a bit because the floor was all gross and you know, that chipboard stuff. It was just dirty and nasty. So that looks pretty good. I'm digging it. I still don't know what colors I'm going to do. I mean, this wood, I think I'm going to paint white, so I might paint all this white, you know, in the spring when it warms up. But for right now, I mean, that really cleans it up a lot. I still need to figure this out. Right now, I think I'm going to focus my efforts once that liquid nails dries. I got some weight on that side. This side's pretty tightly down. I'm going to start working on the bed frame. Get that figured out. It's going to be a twin mattress. All right, I didn't film it because it's getting tight in here, but I made a basic bed frame. And what this is going to do is this will just lift up like so, kind of like a Murphy bed. And then I'll have something that kind of holds it in place. And then underneath, you know, there'd be a bench seat. And you can see that there's room between the aluminum and that metal rail there. So I'll have room for the seats that'll fit right under the bed. And then on the bottom of the table, or the bottom of the bed, I'm going to have a table that comes down right here between the two bench seats. So this is going to be a pretty cool job. I'm not filming everything I'm doing. It's pretty dang cold. It's pretty basic too. You know, I've showed you more advanced things, but this is the gist of what I'm doing. All right, I got my hood in today. It's got a little bit of a surface area. I'm mounting under a cabinet. This particular one doesn't have a fan or anything on it, but I'm gonna manually put in my own DC fan, probably an old computer fan, like a 120 millimeter fan, and also install a light in here as well because it doesn't have one. It's got plenty of room for you know, putting controls on it, so that's cool. All right, well, the next thing I got to work on here is venting. So I am going to use this 120 millimeter computer fan that I had laying around, and as you can see, it is 12 volt DC. This is the exhaust side. So what I'm going to do is mount it to the back of that, put a hole through the back of that, put a hole through the wall, and then it can pull out cooking, you know, grease fumes and everything. And then the original camper light that was on the ceiling lost its shield, so you're not going to see it. And just to make it easier to change, I know grease is going to get on this bulb, but you know, they're pretty durable. I'm not too worried about it getting greasy. I'm going to mount that right there, so I got a nice light when I'm cooking. This was a really cheap hood that I found. It's 21 inches wide, and I'm not sure how deep it is, but it actually comes out perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a 2x4 there and get this thing mounted. And I also have a switch that I found, cool little toggle switch to turn the fan on and off. Pretty cool. I'll just have to drill a hole and mount that guy. All right, what I'm going to do first of all is find the center of this stove so I can mount my vent hood. on center. So let's do that. Let's find the center of this guy. The height I need to kind of figure it out as I go. Way up here if I want. I kind of want to put like a microwave or something up here. I'm thinking about right about there. I'm not sure how high I want this. I suppose I could always move it down. I kind of want it up high. Like that. This will also serve as a backsplash plane. I need to find some real nice long bolts for this guy, but I also need to figure out its location and drill it out. Alright, easiest way to do this might be using a door hole saw, which I do have. Let's see. And we'll get this light mounted first. So we drill a hole for the wire to run out. On. Okay. So that fits there. Make sure my fan still fits. Yep. I'll hold that just like that. Yeah, the light's right there. There is a switch right here for the light. I think I'm probably just going to put one on the top like I did a traditional thing, just drill a couple holes. So yeah, so it'll look better. Alright, I'm just buttoning down some top sheathing. This is that 1132, this is 11/32 sheathing that I'm just putting on top here. On top of the bed. Go get the other sheet cut and pop it in. Okay. So that seam is seamless-ish. Cool. Now that that is in, now we need to figure out the tilting mechanism. All right, I need to cut this counter back to flush with the leg to leave room for the bed. It's going to take a little bit more space than I thought, which is all right. And we're going to do this the fun way. Eyeball. Not the smartest way to do it, but it worked. So I can go up like that. Okay, here's my plan. Got a chunk of aluminum, and I've got a bolt that will have a copper sleeve on it that'll act as a bushing. And once I drill this out, pop this in the hole, like so. This will act as my my hinge. All right, check it out. Murphy bed. So there it is in its up position. And you can see underneath there, we're gonna do some seats and whatever. So let's go ahead and watch the magic as it comes down. Here we go. Well, let's see. Oh, there we go. And it swings down, and there you go. Deluxe bed, ready to go.